So when I'm done slaying this wig, you guys won't even realize that this is an old ratty wig. It's gonna look brand new. So today's video is going to be a different kind of video for me. I'm going to be collabing with Dsoar hair. Now you guys have seen this wig from me quite some time ago. I want to say maybe a month ago, 2 months ago, maybe even 3 months ago. I'll have it linked down below. But basically I made a quick weave wig using glue. I went ahead and put the shower cap on my head, put the wig cap on my head, and started gluing tracks on with the regular 30-second glue. Well, this wig is held up pretty nice. I even glued the closure down and you can see it's still intact. Only thing is it's starting to come up. Also, the entire wig needs a good wash and deep condition. So if you want to see how I fix a lace closure coming off the whole wig and get this baby revamped, keep on watching. Also, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, turn on your post notifications so you'll never miss a video from me again. I do have a sneak peek into my own wig line, as well as a $750 giveaway going on my channel. So make sure you're subscribed for all details. I'll have that video linked down below, as well as a link to my original review of this hair. Can you see this? This wig is looking old and shaggy, and yet the curls are still popping. So let's get into the video. So this is what we're working with. I made this wig using the 30-second glue, and of course it peeled off. Even if you're going to use the 30-second glue, be sure to go ahead and sew down your closure or your frontal, because that's the part of the wig that is the most fragile and it will definitely peel off. Well, today we're going to try and fix it. Now, I've never attempted to do this before because I've never been in this predicament. But even if you've sewn your closure or your frontal down, say for instance, if you accidentally cut it off or anything like that, this is just kind of a tutorial on how I guess you can fix it. It is possible. It will not ever be as perfect as it was originally, but it definitely can be fixed. Where there is a will, there is a way. So I have a ton of T-pins. I have the wig on a mannequin head, and I'm just using the T-pins to hold the wig in place, hold the closure in place wherever I need be. I have my needle and thread ready to go in my mouth. And now I'm going to start on the side that's still intact. That way, instead of starting on the opposite side that really can't even close on the mannequin head, I'm going to start where we already have a little bit of, progress, I guess you can say. Now, because I did use glue, it is a little bit harder to push the needle and thread through the track and, through the lace and through the cap. But, it definitely will work. It's just not as simple or easy as if this was like a fresh lace closure and a fresh cap. So I'm going to sew this, how do I say it? I'm going to sew the closure in 3 sections. This is section 1, which is like the right side of the closure. I'm going to go ahead and cut off the excess needle and thread, or thread rather, and, knot that up. Now I'm going to use a completely separate stitch to sew the back section. And I'm going to do that part off camera, but I'm just guiding you and showing you guys, just sew that completely across. And then once you get to the end of that section, cut your thread, knot it, and then now we're on the 3rd section. Now, as you can see, it's as if it does not fit. I'm trying to use T-pins to hold it in place so that I can sew, but really and truly, it's like I thought this was going to be a fail, and I was going to have to just cut the camera and, send you guys on your merry way. But I was determined to make it work because I know there are many of us who've been in a bind like this. And for me, in the past, when I've been in the situation, I literally pulled everything off of the cap and started brand new, which I know no one has time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Now, I used my T-pin to secure as much of the 3rd section as possible, and I sewed down what I could. At this point, the rest of it would not close, so kind of sewing part of it down kind of helped it to close. But as you can see, once I close it and T-pin it, it basically is super bulky and it doesn't make sense. I was like, you know what, let me just take the wig off, and I ended up sewing it with the wig in my hand, and it worked out perfectly. Okay guys, so I am extremely nervous. I went ahead and sewed the closure back down to the wig as best I could. Now you never ever want to let your closure or your frontal come loose from your wig, because it is extremely hard to get it back on, because it seems like as you're sewing from section to section, it just does not fit. This is a 30-second glue wig. Now this is what it looks like on the inside. As you see, it is sewn back down. You can still see the glue, which makes it messy, and it definitely needs a good co-wash. But so I used this glue here to make this entire wig. I'll leave the tutorial on how I did it with the wig on my head literally in like 30 minutes. I'll leave it in the description bar. But the downside to this glue is you cannot get this glue wet, or at least I wouldn't recommend it. So I'm not gonna co-wash it. I'm gonna slay this wig without even washing it. And you guys see how it's looking, even though you see that sheen. Look how gorgeous that is. It's definitely a super gorgeous wig. It's just been worn. So let's see what we can do to fix it. Okay, so the good news is it fits. Let me try to show you guys what the back looks like.
Now keep in mind, this was an experiment. This was a wig that I made on my head, so my cap construction is not flawless, but you can see the wig actually fits my head super duper snug, and everything fits perfect. Even after sewing the closure back on, it fits amazing.
And then the front. Now the only con is that I did find that it came shorter up here, but that's okay, because once it's down you won't even know. I'm just gonna go ahead and push my wig cap back, pull this forward, and I'm gonna use my freeze spray to bond it down. You don't want that lace flapping up, so make sure it's centered and it fits comfortably. And we're gonna bond this down. So while that dries, I'm just gonna take a wig brush and I'm just gonna brush through my curls. I wanna comb out and detangle the entire wig. Look at that. This definitely was a wig that was in my throw out pile. And you're gonna see that I'm about to slay the heck out of this wig. Now it's still soft. It honestly does not feel weighed down. There is no heavy product in it. I've only worn it a few times. I would say about 4 times. And then I kind of stored it in properly with the rest of the wigs.
At this point, I'm just going to go ahead and restyle my wig. I use foam lotion at the crown of the head just to kind of seal everything in, give it a little bit of shine, bring it back to life, and to make sure everything lays super flat. If you don't want to use product, you can go ahead and just use like a hot comb. I have an electric one, and that one will pretty much do a similar job. Now I'm going to go ahead and clean up the parting and just make sure it's super neat. Also, the closure did end up being super slanted, so I'm trying to cut off a little bit of the excess so it's not as obvious. It's still uneven, but at least it looks, you know, a little bit more neat and even to the eye. The wig definitely needs a good co-wash, but again, I did use a type of glue that will cause the wig to fall apart if I go ahead and get it wet or add, you know, any product. So I'm just going to go with the flow and work with what we have. I'm going to use my edge control. This one is my favorite. I also did go in with a second layer of my freeze spray. The first layer did not stick as well as I wanted it to because, again, this wig is cakey. If you've ever bonded a wig multiple times in the same area, then you know after a while it just will not stick as much. So I'm not necessarily as worried about the wig being bonded down. I just did not want that uneven side on my left side to come up, and that really was the only reason for the guy to be glued. Now I'm just going in and trying to fix up the baby hair as best I can. Go ahead and also add powder to the parting. I almost forgot, but you are going to see me fix that at the very end. Now I'm going to use a flat iron just to seal everything in. That foam lotion that I've used, everything just needs to lay flat. Now that we have the crown done, we're going to work on the ends. I love how big and beautiful and voluminous this hair is, but we're definitely going to tame it. Have you ever put like hairspray in your mouth? It's so disgusting. You guys can see here, my braids underneath are not flat, but the actual wig lays super flat. Such a gorgeous wig, especially to be a quick weave. But now we're going to go ahead and spray it down with some water and see what we're working with. And this is it right here. I went ahead and just added water, absolutely nothing else. And I did go ahead and brush it out. It was not tangled or anything. It literally was like a godsend, and I was ready to throw it out. Look how gorgeous this wig is. Now I will go back and co-wash the ends and add new product, but I did not even need any new product. Amazing.
Possible. Now, truth be told, I would honestly wear this on Thanksgiving, just because I'm going to be cooking at my house. I'm not leaving the house at all on Thanksgiving Day. So to me, this is perfect because I want to look nice and be able to snap a couple of pictures with Bae and the kids, and I'll still look nice and presentable, and all I have to do is just wet the wig down. I literally have not added any product. You guys can see for yourself how flat the wig still lays. There are no lumps in the lace where I resold it. Let me show you guys the hair from the back. So this was just a quick one. I'm going to go ahead. I almost forgot to add a little bit of powder. Don't forget to check out Dsoar. I have all of the information listed in the description bar. I also have my original video of how I made this wig listed in the description bar. In that video, you'll see an unboxing and the hair in its natural new state. You'll also see me style the hair and make the wig. Again, I made a quick weave wig using 30-second glue from the beauty supply store with the wig on my head. Like, this is how you make a wig with the actual cap and glue the hair literally directly to your head. So if you want to see that process and how that goes, make sure you check the description box. Also, I have a giveaway about to go down on my channel on Friday. I'm going to be giving away $750. I'm also opening my own hair site, so make sure that you're subscribed and your post notifications are turned on to make sure that you get updates on all that's to come from me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.